And the question of the day is, how can we be more creative and innovative to leverage our full potential in the area of manufacturing? Stay tuned for this amazing excerpt. Welcome, everybody. And the question of the day is, how can executives and leaders become more creative in their approach in order to fully leverage the potential of manufacturing? Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning back in. So earlier, I posed the question, how can executives and leaders become more creative in their approach in order to leverage the full potential of manufacturing? And here's what I've got to say about this. I think there is enormous potential upside when these companies can truly look at how positively impactful this transformation can really impact their overall company, and especially as it relates to their business model and how they go about running their operations. What I mean by that is when they can adapt new processes and look at it holistically from beginning to end. Most of these companies, they have a process from the time of the order being received. They have a supply chain that goes through the process up until the freight and logistics and delivering of that product. So when these companies can look at their operations, including their business model, and how they can be innovative and creative in their approach, and they take the time to brainstorm and look for more than just efficient ways, but more so creative ways to adopt new principles, new tactics, and new ways to really take their business to the next level. So here's some more thoughts. Once we can get past the old mindset and shift into a more newer, innovative, and creative approach, we can finally begin to see new doors open up that previously didn't exist. So what I mean by that is once we can get past the efficiency and really move into completely looking at how to do things in a new way altogether, is the moment we will see a transformation take place within these companies. And lastly, there are digital streams within a company that are key drivers to this complete transformation. They want to be able to completely transform the way they interact internally and operationally, and able to do so, they must do this in a dynamic, streamlined, flexible way that affects the entire value chain supply. And with all that being said, I am very optimistic regarding the manufacturing industry. I do believe firmly that they will need to rethink the way they are doing business, and not only in designing their product or their service, but also in how they produce and the production aspect of their product or service. The transformation in manufacturing is massive and much needed. And there is so much opportunity and upside to this transformation that's waiting for the implementation. And we are seeing this take place in the current manufacturing industry. But we are only seeing this take place with bigger, large corporations. And so I think it's important that we still spread this information so that middle market and small business companies can also be aware of what's happening behind the scenes, so that they can also leverage this information and take this approach as they go into their business models and how they prepare and position themselves for this current year and for future years to come. I think it's very important to just harness and restate one more time, or at least emphasize that in the past we used to see engineering and the manufacturing be two different streams. And what we are seeing take place today is the engineering and the manufacturing being taken as one stage, as one process. So that's a critical key component to how they can truly transform and position themselves properly as they go forward in the marketplace. I think it's very practical and tangible evidence. We are seeing this take place today, and I think it's encouraging and optimistic to consider these same tactics, these same processes, and these steps to look at, so that all of us in this industry can benefit. So I do see a shift that's taking place, and it's forcing them to really transition in a very accelerated manner in order to really stay ahead and be more than just efficient, but creative and innovative in their approach to the marketplace, in their approach to their product, their production line. So I am very optimistic and eager to see how this transcends and what this looks like as we evolve and as we move this industry further. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.